Good evening. This is the New Haven Holy Roller signing on. This is actually our first broadcast, so brace yourself, this could be exciting. Let's see, what's new in the NHHR, New Haven Holy Roller? Well, today's register headline, well, I could show it, but it's going to be backwards. I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, it's backwards. Well, the 20 firefighters, the 20 white New Haven firefighters that apparently were discriminated against for promotion, they won their case, which I guess is good news. It's borders on the ground of reverse racism, but whatever, look at it any way you want. But let's see, what else is new in the headlines? Oh, Bernie Madoff, the famous, or I should say infamous, Ponzi scheme, was convicted. He was found guilty and convicted to serve 150 years. That's kind of funny when you think about it, because the guy's 71 years old. 150 years, he's gonna die in prison, right? But yeah, he's pretty much done. This is old Bernie right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Not a very happy man. Let me see if I have a better shot of him. Oh, yeah. Perfect. It's backwards, but as you can see, it says, "Bye-bye, Bernie." Yeah, look at him right there. But yeah, he's serving 150 years for that Ponzi scheme. In all honesty, if I were the judge, I would have hung him. I would have put him on a cross and crucified him, or whatever. Throw him in a pot of boiling oil. Because he robbed, literally, billions and billions of dollars from these people, and that's just wrong. Wow, that is just totally wrong. But the judge made his decision. 150 years, whatever. But this is the question I'd like to pose to all of you. Feel free to comment. Feel free to post your comments at the bottom of this page. But what if you were the judge? What would you have done to Bernie Madoff? How would you convict him? That's the question I'd like to ask. Feel free to comment. I'd love to hear your opinions. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Especially the victims of his Ponzi scheme. If any of you are watching this YouTube video, please feel free to post your comments. I would love to know, what would you do to Bernie Madoff if you were the judge? But as I said, this is my first broadcast. It's probably going to be short. Not much else to throw in. But I will throw in another headline soon. I don't know how often I'm going to broadcast, but we hope to make this a regular thing. But yeah, that's pretty much the news in question. Actually, there was one funny thing. Somebody, or actually, this was kind of a joke that somebody had mentioned to me, or actually, I brought this up as a joke. It was actually through conversation, but it's kind of a bad joke, actually. How can you tell that your proctologist is gay? This is such a bad joke. I should delete this part. But his name is Dr. Sphincter Sniffer. He's German. Dr. Sphincter Sniffer. You gotta say it fast. It sounds like it's a German name, right? Alright, if you have any better jokes, feel free to drop them in the comments as well. Sphincter sniffer. Anyway. But that concludes tonight's broadcast. As I said, feel free to comment on the Bernie Madoff Ponzi scheme story. And anything else you feel free to comment on as well. And that's pretty much it. This is the NHHR New Haven Holy Roller signing off. Good night.